Here's a number that should bother you more than it does. The average urban middle class family in India now spends close to half of its monthly income on EMIs. Phone EMI, bike EMI, car EMI, furniture or no cost EMI, and the big one, the home loan. Half the salary is already spent before the month even begins. India's middle class doesn't have a salary problem, it has an EMI problem. Today, I'll show you how the trap is built, why it's designed to feel painless, and the exact order to dismantle it through one family story that might feel uncomfortably familiar. Meet Sameer and Nisha, both 32, living in Gurgaon. Combined income 1.6 lakh a month. On paper, comfortable. Sameer drives a car bought on a 7-year loan. Nisha's phone, the sofa, the fridge, even last year's Goa trip, all on EMI. Each one felt small when they took it. 3,000 here, 5,000 there. Then one evening, Nisha opened a spreadsheet and added every EMI up. 74,000 rupees. Every single month. Before rent, before groceries, before a single rupee of their own life had been lived. Notice how nobody sells you a price anymore. The phone isn't 1,20,000. It's just 4,900 a month. The car isn't 12 lakh. It's starting at 16,999. This is not an accident. EMI language is engineered to make spending feel like breathing. A price makes you ask, can I afford this? And EMI whispers, of course you can. The moment money stops feeling like money, you have already lost the negotiation. Take their car, 12 lakh on the road, 7-year loan at 9.5%. Sameer will pay back nearly 16.5 lakh, while the car itself will be worth maybe 4 lakh by the final EMI. Add insurance, fuel, and parking, and the gap grows wider every month. But the real damage is invisible. Every rupee that went into that EMI is a rupee that never got the chance to compound. The car isn't the problem. The 7-year loan, taken to look successful, is the leak. And then there's the most brilliant lie in Indian retail, the no-cost EMI. Here's what actually happens. The discount you would have gotten for paying upfront quietly becomes the interest. A processing fee appears. GST on that fee appears. And your card's limit fills up. So one missed payment anywhere triggers charges everywhere. No-cost EMIs exist because they work on you. A simple test cuts through all of it. If you couldn't buy the thing twice in cash, you can't afford it once on EMI. One EMI is a tool. 5 EMIs are a cage. Because EMIs stack in a way salaries don't. Sameer's increment came once a year, 8%. The EMIs arrived every few months, each one only 3,000. By the third year, the EMI total was growing faster than the income. That is the trap's real mechanism. It converts your future raises into money you've already spent. You're not living on your salary anymore. You're living on your next 5 years of salaries. Now, not all EMIs are villains. Here is the only test you need. Does the thing grow in value or earn you money while you pay for it? A reasonable home loan can pass that test. An education loan can pass it. A phone, a sofa, a holiday, a wedding, a car bigger than you need. These fail every time. The rule of the quietly wealthy is simple. Borrow for assets, never for lifestyle. If it loses value the day you buy it, it doesn't deserve your future income. There's also a hard line that bankers use on you but never teach you. Total EMIs should stay under 30 to 40% of take-home pay, including the home loan. Cross that line and a single bad month, a layoff, a hospital bill, one delayed payment starts a chain reaction. Banks call this ratio FOIR, and when yours crosses 40%, they don't warn you. They simply price your next loan higher because they know exactly how the story usually ends. Back to Nisha's spreadsheet. 74,000 of EMIs against 1.6 lakh of income, 46%. Reading that number out loud changed the room. Sameer's first reaction was the one we all have. But everyone lives like this. And that's true. That is exactly the problem. A trap doesn't feel like a trap when the whole neighborhood is inside it with you. Here's the exact dismantling order they followed. Step 1. Stop the bleeding. A hard rule. No new EMI of any kind until the count comes down. They deleted the saved card from every shopping app that same night. Step 2. List every EMI with its real interest rate. Not the no-cost story, the actual rate. The credit card revolving at 40%, the personal loan at 15%, the car at 9.5%, the phone's 12% hidden inside the price. Most people have never seen their own list. It is always worse than they think. Step 3. Attack the highest interest rate first and pay the bare minimum on everything else. The math doesn't care which EMI annoys you most. 40% debt is a house fire. 9% debt is a leaky tap. You put the fire out first. They cleared the credit card in 5 months and the personal loan in 11. Every closed EMI became ammunition for the next one. The debt avalanche, a boring name for a brutally effective machine. Step 4 was the hard one, the car. They sold it, cleared the loan, and bought a 4-year-old hatchback for a third of the price in cash. In their society parking lot, it looked like a step down. In their net worth, it was the single biggest step up of the whole journey. And step 5. Once total EMIs fell below 20% of income, every freed up rupee was split in half. One half to a SIP, the other half to prepaying the home loan, the one loan attached to something that grows. 18 months later, the EMI line on Nisha's spreadsheet read 19,000. One home loan, nothing else. The same household that used to send 74,000 a month to banks now sends 35,000 a month to its own investments. Nothing about their income changed. What changed is who their salary works for. Because that's the question the EMI trap is designed to hide. Every month, your paycheck makes somebody rich. The only choice you get is who. So the rules, short and hard. Keep all EMIs under 30% of take-home pay. Borrow only for things that grow in value. Treat no-cost EMI as a cost, always. Kill the highest interest rate first, and before any new EMI, ask the one honest question. Could I buy this twice in cash? If the answer is no, the answer is no. If this hit a little close to home, Money Decoded has more for you. There's a video on the exact money checkpoints to hit by 30 and one on the 10 boring habits that quietly build wealth on a normal Indian salary. Watch those next. No hype, no shortcuts, just the boring math that actually works. This is education, not personal financial advice. See you in the next one.